Good morning, and welcome to Redeemer Lutheran Church in Columbia, South Carolina, where we're part of the ELCA. I'm Pastor Gary Lodeholt. I'll bet you recognize these words. Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? All those nights when you've got no lights, the check is in the mail, and your little angel hung the cat up by its tail, and your third fiance didn't show. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You want to be where you can see our troubles are all the same. You want to be where everybody knows your name. Of course, that's the theme from the TV show Cheers, and I've always wished that that was the kind of thing they said about a church rather than a bar. Sometimes life is hard, and when those times come, what we crave is understanding and acceptance. We just want a safe place where we don't have to worry about our worries. Most of all, we crave companionship. This week, our topic is cats in the Bible. However, as I have told you already, domestic cats are never ever mentioned in the books of the Old Testament or the New. But still, we can look at characteristics of cats, what I'm calling this week cateristics, and we can see ourselves when we apply those characteristics to our relationship with God. Cats provide a sense of companionship and even compassion. We've made a joke in the church office about a TV show I saw once where someone was considering which house she wanted to buy out of several options. I don't know how she was going to afford any of the houses because her business was that she owned and ran a cat tea house. In other words, it was a tea and coffee shop that had loose cats roaming the entire place. The woman was so stressed about her decision that she told a friend that she was going home to do what she did to cope with stress. She was going to comb her cat. Now, anytime there's a stressful situation around the church, Pastor Amanda suggests I get a cat to comb. Nevertheless, for this woman, a cat provided that companionship she needed, that understanding and acceptance of someone close that soothed her troubled spirit. In that same way, God gave us cats, and indeed all of creation, to comfort and soothe us as well. You think about Genesis when God had made Adam, and God knew Adam needed a companion. Not just any companion would do, but a companion that was fit for him. You might say Adam and Eve were made for each other. Ever since, people have been supporting and helping each other through life. Then there's Jesus talking about how 2 sparrows are sold for a penny. They were used for sacrifices in the temple, but his point was that these birds were common and not worth much at all by worldly standards. Still, God cares and watches over them. Cats teach us much the same thing. God watches over them, and they are a valued part of creation. And their relationship with us, their companionship, their gentle purrs, are one of God's gifts to us to care for us, particularly in our worries and stress. Cats don't make a big deal of it. They simply live basking in their reliance on God. Along the way, they serve as a companion, and they give us compassion. Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. And you want to be where you can see our troubles are all the same. We are in this all together, and our constant companion is God. Still, it might help sometimes to comb a cat. Thanks for watching, and remember to let this day belong to God.